Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio, home of the Tip-Off Club, the Quarterback Club, the Women's Tip-Off Club throughout the state of Missouri, and we certainly appreciate them sponsoring our studio. Also brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, Great Southern Bank, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, the Bank of Billings, and Liuna Labor's Local 663. Burgess and Associates for all your retirement needs. Contact the folks at Burgess and Associates. We go north here from our studio to Moberly High School, home of the Spartans, and Moberly head girls basketball coach Tony Vestal. And Coach Vestal, hey, thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Coach, first let's talk a little bit about your team as a whole before we get into our segment, Athlete of the Week segment here. Just tell us a little bit about the Lady Spartans and what were the expectations coming into this season?
Yeah, we were 19-8 last year. Started 4 sophomores. Really kind of were playing our best ball towards the end of the year. So coming into this year, we 4 returning starters. An all-state player in Grace, and just some girls getting more and more playing together and being able to get that varsity experience. Just kind of looked forward to this year. We kind of bulked our schedule up a little bit this year, and hopefully we can make a district run this year.
Hey, in the middle of the Comet Classic, tell us a little bit about that tournament.
Again, got in this tournament. It's some just really good competition. You got Helias, who was a Final Four team last year, St. James Final Four team last year, Fatima team who's ranked 4th right now in the new polls. So, just some solid competition, a Blair Oaks team that's, just the culture at Blair Oaks are always winning. And so just, good competition and a good test for us early in the season.
Coach, if we were to come out and watch your young ladies play, what kind of game can we expect? Are you guys up and down the floor, or are you a full court, press team? What is it? And it may vary.
I would say we're man to man. We sit down and guard for the most part in a half court, but offensively we kind of like to get out and run a little bit. We have some guards and a big that run the floor, and we're athletic, I think. So we're able to, when we get out in transition, it's usually we're at our best.
Well, Grace Billington is alongside you. Tell us a little bit about this young lady here, our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment, brought to you by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Tell us a little bit about Grace.
Grace is a junior. Again, just 998 points in her first 2 years as a Lady Spartan. Started as a freshman. Just super talented, strong, can shoot the basketball. Just can score it in so many different ways. Very unselfish. Has really bought into the weight room and has really just emerged that in that sense. It just, we build, when she goes, we go as a team, and, all the girls kind of look up to her. So she's a big part of our team.
Grace, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good. Tell us just a little bit about your game. What do you feel right now are your strengths, and maybe what are some things you feel like you need to work on?
I definitely think some of my strengths are probably my court vision and just my knowledge of the game. And then I think I can work on probably sitting down on defense and rebounding the basketball more.
Oftentimes, players are not aware of those point totals, those 1,000 point, those 1,500, 2,000, whatever that they're getting ready to break. But you had to have known coming out of your sophomore year that you had 990. You had to have known your first basket was going to get your 1,000 point. What were your thoughts coming into the game?
I was really nervous, but also excited because it's a big accomplishment.
More nervous going into the game or right now?
Probably more nervous right now.
Absolutely.
That's all right. I've only had one person pass out, so you'll be fine. Now, tell us a little bit about the team from your standpoint. Do you have any goals, team goals coming into this season?
Biggest team goal is I think all of us won a district championship, and that's one of my main goals because we've wanted that for a long time. And I think we've played really well together, and we have a lot of chemistry.
Tell us a little bit about you're 2 years into it, you're halfway through your high school career. Did you think it was going to go as fast as it's gone, going back to that first game as a freshman? Now you're in your first week as a junior. Has it gone by pretty quick?
It definitely has, yes.
Yeah. Are there games from maybe your freshman, sophomore year you'd like to go back and play again? Maybe it's a game where you had a tremendous game and you scored your high points, or maybe it's a game you felt like, hey, we should have won that game. I'd like to go back and do that again.
Definitely the Kirksville game last year. It was the final score was 71-72, and I had a huge amount of points.
44.
Yeah, and I wish we could have came out with the win.
Very good. Very good. So have you started even thinking about after your senior year, or have you started maybe taking a look at maybe what you're going to do after high school?
I have. I've been visiting a few schools and just seeing where I want to go.
Very nice. Well, Grace, on behalf of the Missouri Sports Network, the Chevy dealers of the Ozarks,
Western Martin to the front office. Western Martin to the front office.
and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named a Chevy dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week.
Thank you.
Very good. Now, Coach Vestal, tell us a little bit about what you guys have got coming up. You're in the Comet Classic. When do you guys play again, and who's it against?
We play Blair Oaks tonight. If we win, lose tonight, we'll play again on Saturday against a Fatima or a Cuba team. So then we'll hop right into a big conference game next Friday against Kirksville. Some big conference standings involved in that game, which I think we're the top two teams coming into the season if I had to pick two teams. So that's a big game there. And then we actually picked up a game over break, kind of right before break. We're going to go play in the John Wood shootout against a Quincy Notre Dame team that's super talented and got a good player that's committed to Mizzou. So, we have our schedule, that's going to have some challenges for us. But again, hopefully it gets us battle tested and gets us ready for that district games here late February.
Very good. Well, Coach Vestal, I greatly appreciate you being generous with your time. Grace, again, congratulations, and best of luck as you guys go forward, and hopefully we'll get to track you down maybe again sometime this year and get you on high school game day.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for the coverage, and again, for all you do for high school athletics. It's nice, and even the Twitter, it seems very little, but it's for us to see common opponents and scores and stuff like that. It's nice to how you cover the whole area. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you. Thank you. You're watching and listening to the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. Be safe, be smart, and be here for the holidays.